What's poppin', world? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Y'all tapped in with the Head of the Game podcast. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Y'all read the title, let's get busy. Alright, so this is a video mostly targeted to my younger audience out there. You feel me? Looking for an occupation, looking for an opportunity, looking for their next step and moving forward and building the building blocks and hitting milestones in their next venture or their next, opportunity, so on and so forth, right? So I know we're in the digital age where people are applying online and you got to build up your resume and you're going on Indeed and you're going on Craigslist and there's not a lot of job postings, or if there are job postings, they're ghost job postings. So I want to take y'all back maybe a little bit past 10 years ago in my early 20s when I landed my first job, right? Now this is going to be a significant story, and I'm going to tell y'all why I'm using my first job as the best example for this, right? So I went into a McDonald's, I talked to a manager, right? I was like, hey, are y'all hiring? He was like, I think we do got some open positions. Come back, same time next week, and we'll discuss it. Boom. Came back the next week. Ran into him again. Hey, what's going on? Just following up on this opportunity or whatever. He like, I got you. Really busy this week. Same time next week. Boom. Right? So I think this may be the second or the third week. He blows me off one more time, right? Next week, brother. Follow up or whatever, right? Come back that third or that fourth week. Now he sees the determination, right? Because I feel like most people would have got deterred and be like, all right, let me go to Burger King or somewhere else and see what they got going on, right? So he sat me down in the lobby and I'm telling him, hey, I ain't got no work history, so on and so forth. He's like, all right, cool. Well, you're hired. You had a great interview. You look like somebody that's diligent and willing to put in the work. And right after that, then I get handed a application, a W-2 form, so on and so forth, right? Start date, everything in between. Reason why this story is very important is that I got hired before I put in an application. Meaning that, yeah, things change over time, but then there are some things that do translate into different generations and different scenarios and situations, right? Which is, you gotta get off your laptop, you gotta get off your computer, you gotta get off your phone, stop creating these resumes. Y'all gotta get in your car, or hop on the bus, or catch an Uber, look up an establishment, and just take it back to the old school. Hey, I want to talk to your hiring manager. Yeah, it's pestering. Yeah, it's cold approaching, if you will. It's all of the above. But the reason why it's so effective is that word to mouth, that old saying, is not what you know, but who you know, has always stood the test of time. Right? And I know, and the reason why I'm telling the younger generation this is because, fairly or unfairly to y'all human interactions are based off of digitized, outlets and stuff like that. YouTube, Instagram, DMs, comments, so on and so forth. And y'all probably ain't really, maybe, I ain't gonna say all of y'all, but in general, y'all haven't developed the social skills to actually have a human-to-human interaction without feeling like you're gonna get rejected, right? Because every place ain't gonna sit up there and be like, oh yeah, you showed up in person. Hop on aboard. Some of them be like, hey, we're not hiring right now. Or hey, check in next week, or whatever the case may be. Y'all have to get past that. because that main thing right there is gonna be the advantage that you would have over most people. People don't like rejection. You feel me? Like, I don't like rejection, but I embrace it because I know if I knock on enough doors, acceptance and rejection is a tandem. You feel me? They come in pairs. So just because one opportunity doesn't present itself doesn't mean the next opportunity isn't too far behind to where you can get a different result from it. And that kind of mindset is gonna get you a long way. That kind of mindset is gonna open up different opportunities. But hey, like I said, this is all in your hands. Now, like I said, I wouldn't do what I used to do. You know, which is like go to the mall and fill out 20 job applications. Like, go to something that actually fits your skill set. You feel me? Fits your interest. So when you go into the interview, right, or you are talking to a manager, that's pretty much activating your own interview right there, right? So you want to not sell yourself, but sell your professionalism. You feel me? Far as, all right, not only I just want a paycheck, you know, but this is how I could be an asset to y'all vision, to y'all company, and moving y'all forward, right? Being a part of that story. That's how you have to connect yourself when it comes down to an interviewer or a manager and so on and so forth, right? So that being said, hopefully this helped y'all out. Comment, like, subscribe, man.